I don't think that it's a compliment. I'm sure you'd rather. Girl, I think I'd rather drop.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at 7 best AI voice enhancers for content creators. For the purpose of this video, I've pre-recorded an audio sample that I recorded along the road. It's pretty noisy, so let me just play this sample so that we can know exactly what we are dealing with here.
This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcast content creators. Let's see what we get.
So as you can see, that recording is very noisy and it's unsuitable for any kind of content creation. But that's why there are tools like these that I'm going to talk about in today's video that can actually help you refine your audio. Let's dive in. At number 7, we've got Clean Voice Audio AI. You can try Clean Voice Audio AI for free by following this link, which I'll provide in the description. cleanvoice.ai/audio enhancer. According to them, you can remove background noise, distortion, echo, breath, and white noise from your recordings, normalize and balance sound levels, equalize your audio with AI audio enhancer, and you get up to 30 minutes of free credits with no credit card required. Before we sign up, let's just look at what we can actually do with this tool. They have a demo right here on their landing page.
Recording a podcast next to the highway in the rain, not easy. But with Clean
So I'm just going to turn on Enhance to show you how that sounds.
Voice, all that background noise is gone. And you can hear my voice clearly. Engage your audience with crystal clear audio. Try Clean Voice now.
That's a very impressive tool right there. But let's give it a try and see how it performs with my audio. The first thing you need to do is to drag and drop the video or audio you are working with. Now, if you are uploading audio, you get up to 30 minutes. But if you are dealing with a video, you get 10 minutes per video. If your video or audio exceeds this limit, it's going to be trimmed down to the permissible length. I've uploaded our test audio and there are a lot of things we can actually do. They have Clean All and Enhanced Studio Sound. This particular function cleans noise, fillers, silence, distortion, harsh breaths, and reverb. You can also adjust your voice and tune for studio quality. Let's just start processing and see what we get. That took about 15 seconds. Let's hear how that sounds.
This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcasts.
You can see that the audio has been enhanced with an overall improvement. The background noise is gone and all the levels have been balanced out to a high degree. So if you are happy with the result, you can download the file. However, you need to sign up for that. Alright guys, so I've logged into my account and as you can see, I've used 1 minute of my total credit balance. Before we go into how much it costs to actually use the platform, let's look at the options. You can download your audio from here. This is the audio we worked on just a few seconds ago. You can also export with timestamps for Audacity, Audition or Reaper, or with markers for these same programs. It has exported the timestamp text. However, I must say that I was a bit disappointed about the way the transcription performed. I can do much better with my Audacity, which is a free software. So when it comes to transcription, it didn't really do well with my audio. Now let's look at how much it actually costs to use Clean Voice. You can use Clean Voice based on monthly or yearly subscription. Looking at the monthly plans, for $11 per month, you can get 10 hours worth of credit monthly. For $28 per month, you can get 30 hours worth of credit monthly. And for $90 per month, you can get 100 hours worth of credit monthly. For the next two, we are going to be looking at Descript. Now, Descript Studio Sound is a tool that is already known by a lot of people and is used by many. It's an impressive tool. You can visit the main website at www descript.com/studio sound. When you get to studio sound, this is what you are going to be greeted with. Get perfect audio courtesy of AI-powered background noise remover and voice enhancement with one click. Just like the previous tool we've talked about, this tool can help you enhance your audio and take out background noise. According to them, it can also be used to remove filler words, create clips, maintain eye contact, create subtitles and captions, use AI voices, cloning your own voice, choose from a wide range of stock AI speakers in 20+ languages, and automatic transcription. So this is what you get when you download the Descript app. For our specific use case, we are more focused on the voice enhancement feature. So that's what we are going to work on now. Let's drag and drop our test audio. The same audio we'll be using for all the audio enhancing tools we are testing. Inside Descript, you can find an AI chatbot that you can ask what to do if you are confused, and these are some AI tools you can use here. Let's go to the media suggestions. Aha, look at that. The studio sound window popped up shortly after uploading my audio, which is pretty nice. There's a live demo in case you want to see what it can do. You can toggle these on while playing to see exactly what it's doing.
Making videos is hard, and when you're done, you still have to make clips for social media. Making videos is hard, and when you're done, you still have to make clips for social media.
Alright, let's just apply these effects to the audio and see what we get. It's already generated a transcript here. That didn't take much time. This is where the caption is going to be displayed. So let's play and see what we have.
This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using... Today I'm going to be...
That doesn't sound right.
Enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcast content creators. Let's see what we get.
If I'm being honest, I'll rate it about 6.5 out of 10. It removed the background noise very well, but I wouldn't say I'm impressed. I've seen some very impressive things today, and this isn't quite at that level. Let's see if we can actually modify what we have. This is for captioning. You can change font size and positioning, but what I'm trying to work on is not the font but the audio. You can increase the volume here, mute, normalize. Right now it has been normalized.
This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be...
You can add more studio effects. You can actually adjust the intensity, which is nice. Let's see what we have when we set it to 50%.
This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcast content creators. Let's see what we get.
You can hear what they did there. There are more audio effects like dynamics and EQ. Let's try a high pass EQ and see what we get.
Let's see what we get. This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcast content creators. Let's see what we get.
You guys can see how effective this can actually be on your audio, increasing the quality so your content stands out from a lot of individuals that just record content straight and edit them in Audacity, like myself. So let's go over the pricing. For the hobbies plan, you get to pay $24 per month for one person. For that package, you can get 10 media hours per month, 400 AI credits per month, and you can also export up to 1080p in video quality. But for the creator plan, you can sign up to 3 people and you get all the hobby specs and 30 media hours per month, 800 AI credits per month. You can export up to 4K with no watermark, and you get full access to AI agents, co-editors, and 20+ more AI tools. There's much more that's suitable for business owners or medium to large teams. The next tool we are going to be exploring is Crisp. You can start using Crisp by visiting the crisp.ai website. If you want to just test out Crisp without registering, head over to livedemo.crisp.ai/index.html. Now with Crisp.ai, you can only record and test out the enhancements. You cannot download, which is not good at all. But let's just record and see how it sounds. So you can talk and clap at the same time. Oh, it's already recording. All right, so guys, this is the test, and it's just going to record and stop whenever it's going to stop. It has a limited time range. Yeah, that's it. It's done recording. So you can talk and clap at the same time. Oh, it's already recording. All right, so guys, this is the test, and it's just going to record and stop whenever it's going to stop. It has a limited time range. So the thing about my audio is that it's already nice. I'm recording this live demonstration with my studio microphone, so that's why it sounds like that. I wonder what it's going to do when I try to enhance it. So you can talk and clap at the same time. Oh, it's already recording. All right, so guys, this is the test, and it's just going to record and stop whenever it's going to stop. It has a limited rate. So you can talk and clap at the same time. Oh, it's already recording. All right, so guys, this is the test, and it's just going to record and stop whenever it's going to stop. It has a limit. Unfortunately, you guys cannot see the power of Crisp with the roadside audio I recorded. Even the audio I recorded in my office, it kind of ruined it. In my opinion, I expected it to enhance it further. Maybe give it a bit more presence, or take out the S and T's and all those kind of things we do when editing audio. But it wasn't able to do that. It just kind of tried to find noise in the sound. Ruined it. With Crisp, you can perform transcription and recording, do noise cancellation, convert accent, which would be actually nice. Let's hear the noise cancellation in action.
From Crisp. I'll keep it super brief. I wanted to show you how company yours are using Crisp to save hours every week by automating meeting notes and action items with zero bots or awkward integrations. It works right on top of Zoom, Google Meet, or Teams. And your team gets clean notes, key takeaways, and FOPs instantly after each call. Would you be open to a quick 15-minute demo this week?
You guys got that. It's really good at that. Let's see the accent conversion.
Is this the first time you have experienced this issue? Can I confirm your preferred time for delivery?
Nice.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention. I understand your concern. I can already see a solution.
Is this the first time you've experienced this issue?
No.
Can I confirm your preferred time for delivery? Thank you for bringing this to our attention. I understand your concern. I can already see a solution. Let's work on resolving it together.
But it doesn't sound like him. That is very disappointing for me. I expected better from Crisp.
Is this the first time you have experienced this issue?
It's just generic stuff out here.
Can I confirm your preferred time for delivery?
Okay, it cloned their voices. That's one of their offered features. It's probably using English British or English American as a base speaker. These are things you can actually do with some free and open source tools. If you are not willing to go into the technicality involved in setting up your own text-to-speech engines, then you can just opt in for one of these to get the job done. Let's look at the pricing. If you opt in for the free tier, you get unlimited transcription, unlimited noise cancellation, unlimited audio/video recording, unlimited call notes and action items. The only thing limited is AI accent conversion. However, the full access to all paid features only lasts for 7 days, which is odd. If you like it, you can opt in for a pro plan or a business plan depending on your use case. For the pro plan, you have to pay $8 a month, and you get everything from free tier, plus transcription and summaries in 16+ languages, in-app and email support, AI chats and centralized action items, mobile and extension, 60 minutes per day AI accent conversion, 5 GB worth of storage, basic CRM integrations, and admin control. For the business plan, which is $15 a month, you get everything in Pro plus SSO/SCIM, Manager Analytics. You get up to 4 hours of accented audio conversion, 30 GB storage, premium CRM integrations, and advanced admin control. The next platform we are going to be exploring is Adobe Enhanced Speech. Adobe Enhanced Speech is a popular tool. I'm pretty sure this is not the first time you guys are hearing about it. What it can do is no news, but I'll let the sample video here do the talking.
Hey, Sam here, the lead designer on Adobe Podcast, and I'm out here in front of some construction by the Adobe New York City Union Square office, and just recording this video to give you a little sample to try out Enhanced Speech. So try turning it on, turning it off, and adjusting the strength slider to see how it does at canceling out the background noise and enhancing my voice. So there's even more background noise now. You can hear this large generator turning on behind me. So hope you enjoy Enhanced Speech, and thanks for trying it out. See ya. One more example before I go. This is an elevator lobby, also here at the Adobe office. Very echoey, and Enhanced Speech does a great job in environments like this too.
You guys can see how that was able to eliminate the background noises. Not just eliminate the background noises, but also the reverb, which is some of the features we've seen in some of the tools we have talked about today. Let's forget about what the sample video says. We are going to be the judge of this tool. For that, I'm going to be using my test audio file. I'm going to drag and drop it. One thing you will notice is this issue here. The issue with Adobe Podcast is that it's limited in terms of compatibility. You cannot use it with all audio formats. Right now, the audio format I've used on all the other enhancement tools that work, Adobe is a special breed that doesn't accept it. That's why for this particular test, I've exported the file in WAV and MP3 formats. I'm going to start with the WAV format to see if it allows the use of WAV files. And it does. It's already uploading. If you want to work with bulk uploads, like you want to upload multiple files and enhance them at once, you would have to upgrade. If you have no upgrade and you upload more than one file, it replaces the last file that was there. Alright, so the audio is done uploading. Let's listen and hear how it sounds. I'm going to start with the original so we can feel the difference.
This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcast content creators. Let's see what we get.
So that's actually nice. Let's listen to that again.
This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcast content creators. Let's see what we get.
That's actually nice. You can see the dramatic improvement. You can use this tool for your audio enhancement. It does a great job at that. But that's not all you can do with Adobe Podcast. With Adobe Podcast, you can make edits, get transcript, and you can also add to video. The scope of our video today doesn't go into all of these features. So unfortunately, I will not be exploring them. We are focused on speech enhancements for content creators. Let's look at the tools available on the platform. Enhanced Speech, which is used to remove noise and echo from voice recordings. Studio, this is used to record, edit, and enhance in your browser. There's also Mic Check, which you can use to test your setup before recordings. They also have a community, affiliate program, and a forum. Looking at the pricing, for the free plan, you can enhance speech, audio only, no video support. There's no bulk processing. You can only work with one file at a time. You can't adjust settings like strength, and the maximum file size is 30 minutes of audio, which is pretty awesome, but it is limited to 500 megabytes and you get 1 hour max per day, so you can do 30 minutes audio within the 500 megabyte range per day. If you opt in for the premium plan, which is $9.99 per month, you can get to enhance speech in videos, MP4, MOV, and more. Bulk upload files for enhancements, adjust strength for more natural sound, enhance up to 4 hours a day, upload files up to 1 gigabyte, and there is no download limit on studio projects. You can download original recordings. You can also get speaker separated audios. The next tool we are exploring is Auphonic.com. Let's explore what's available. Auphonic actually does live demos, so let's check it out. So to use Auphonic, simply drag and drop your audio file. When you drag and drop an audio, you have to select the algorithm or preset you are working with. Available presets include voice cleaner in bracket keeps music, voice cleaner keep music and partial reduction of reverb, voice cleaner remove music, voice cleaner keep music and sound effects, voice cleaner removes breathing, adaptive leveler keeps noise, bandwidth extension, voice auto EQ keeps noise, automatic chapters, cut filler words, coughs, and silences. Let's just use voice cleaner remove music, even though there's no music in our test audio. Let's see how long that takes. So apparently to use Auphonic, you have to have an account, which is unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead to log in or sign up so we can proceed with the test. Alright, it's done generating.
This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators.
It's a whole lot of improvement over the original recording. It's actually nice. I like the result. To download, all you have to do is click the download button here. Aside from this function right here, there are a lot of other things you can do here. Production tab, presets, services, watches. But before we check any of those things, let's go back to pricing. We need to know how much it costs to actually use these tools. Looking at the free tier, you get 2 hours per month of usage, which includes AI-based audio algorithm, one-click audio magic for free uses. Production for free use come with a jingle at the end. Free credits do not stack up, so if you don't use them, your free credits will be exhausted monthly. Looking at the paid plans, which are billed annually, you can pay $11 a month and you get 9 hours worth of use per month. If you pay $49, you get 45 hours worth of use per month. And if you pay $99, you get 100 hours worth of use per month. You can get above 100 hours if you are willing to pay a bit more money. You can also get similar offerings with one-time credits that are not restricted to a month or a year. You can use them for as long as you want. This is the advantage of the one-time credit offer. For $12, you get 5 hours worth of use, and so on and so forth. It actually costs more, offers you less time, but it doesn't restrict you to time period for your subscription, which is the only advantage of the one-time credit subscription. So the next tool we have here is iZotope RX11. This is a robust tool for audio enhancement and fixing. It is like the full package, but the results are going to be the judge of that. First of all, I'm going to put in my test audio file. iZotope RX is packed with a range of specialized tools to help you quickly clean up your audio file. I'm just going to allow you to see a preview of what they can do with their own sample audio.
Improv is acting without a script. The main rule of improv is yes and, which means that you agree with what the person tells you and you add to it.
Let me show you some of them. Let's try some features. The reverb,
Team build, and all those things that we need in our real lives as well. When you work with others and you
voice denoise.
Improv is acting without a script. The main rule of improv is yes and, which means that you agree with what the person tells you and you add to it. It's also a great skill for learning how to pivot on the spot.
If you are happy with the result, you can click render and it's going to be applied across the entire audio. There are a lot of things you can actually do with iZotope RX11. Mouse declick, interpolate, guitar denoise, dialogue isolate, dialogue couture, deconstruct, derustle, that's if you recorded close to trees or some leaf bearing plants, and much more. This is a whole suite of audio editing tools. Now let's go over to our audio tab. One thing to note, if you want to actually make great use of this tool, you need to be connected to the internet. That way you can make use of their repair assistant.
Enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcasts.
You can actually customize the output you want instantly. The repair assistant analyzes your audio and suggests appropriate fixes.
However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcast content creators. Let's see what we get.
You can do a lot of things with the iZotope RX11 Advanced Audio Editor, and it is just impressive. It's crazy good if you know how to go about it. When it comes to speech enhancement, there aren't many tools that offer as much flexibility as RX11 Advanced. However, it is an expensive tool, but once you get it, then you are assured that you are given the freedom to improve and enhance your audio in your preference. You are not limited to custom presets like most of the platforms we explored earlier. The last platform we are dealing with which is actually a full-blown video editing software, is Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm going to show you why this falls in the #1 place when it comes to best audio enhancing tools for content creators and podcasters. I've already created a project, so I'm just going to open that. After you create the project, you can choose to import your media. The media files can be located in the media browser and you can drag and drop the files you want to work with. However, this isn't a full-blown tutorial on how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm just going to demonstrate what you can achieve with the sound enhancement tools available in Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm now going to head over to the folder where my test audio is located. Once you select it, click on import and your file is going to be imported into the project. One thing you can do in Adobe Premiere Pro is filter your workspace. Right now it is set to audio, which is the most ideal when it comes to working with audio files like we have here. You can set it to starter, essential, vertical. That is if you are dealing with reels, learning, if you are new to the platform, or editing, which is why I say it is a good tool for content creators. There are a lot of workspaces here that can suit your needs, but for this particular scenario, we are going to stick with audio. You can see from here that it has determined that our test audio file is dialogue. There are some presets like balance high tone voice, balance low tone voice, clean up noisy dialogue, podcast voice, if that's the kind of content you are creating. Let me just see what happens when I click clean up noisy dialogue. I've just selected one of the presets and this is what you get instantly.
This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing.
You may or may not like the initial result. However, you have the freedom to customize it as much as you want. If I click on enhance, it's going to analyze the audio and initialize proper enhancement based on the analysis. Let's see what we get after that.
This is how it sounds when you take a recording close.
While that's playing, I'm going to tweak some of these settings.
Road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcasts. This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road. However, today I'm going to be enhancing this recording using some speech enhancing tools that are suitable for content creators and podcast content creators. Let's see what we get. This is how it sounds when you take a recording close to the road.
You can see at a glance all the effects that were added over in this panel. You can adjust them as much as you want, add more effects from over here. And there's a lot we could talk about when it comes to enhancing audio with Adobe Premiere Pro, which is why it is at the #1 spot. But I know a lot of people might disagree, and I get it. You're not wrong. When it comes to enhancing audio, you may not need a software as complex as this to enhance audio. A lot of tools I've already mentioned can handle that very well. However, if you would like to go beyond audio editing and explore video editing, if you are dealing with visuals, you can never go wrong with the kind of advantage you get when you are using Adobe Premiere Pro. Before we wrap up, let's just go over the 7 tools we talked about again at a glance. At #1, we have Adobe Premiere Pro, which is the most comprehensive and best for video plus audio editing workflow. At #2, we have iZotope RX11. It offers maximum flexibility and control with professional grade tools. At #3, we have Auphonic, which is a great balance of features and simplicity. At #4, we have Adobe Podcast. The free tier is generous and offers excellent results. At #5, we have Crisp.ai. It's good for calls and meetings, accent conversion, but the accent conversion, in my opinion, could use some work. At #6, we have Descript Studio Sound, all-in-one solution, transcription included. At #7, we have Clean Voice Audio AI, which is a simple, straightforward platform, good for beginners. When you're dealing with tools that consume your budget, I advise you consider the pricing. Is it within your budget? Consider the functionality. Does it do what you need? And also consider your use case. Do you need professional features? Don't go for paid tools if you are not using the tool professionally. That said, I'll leave the decision to you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. I would like to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.